Alright, man of 1,000 hats here. Since everybody seems to like the charcoal video, what I'm going to do today is we're going to try to make a more urban charcoaler that some of you city folk can use in your backyard. Probably will not work more than a few times, but this is just an old popcorn tin. I'll punch a hole in the lid and try to make some charcoal in there using the parts of these pallets that are deemed unfit for my construction project. So I figured I was working on that. I figured I'd just kill two birds with one stone and see if we can't make this happen. So give me a minute, I'll get a fire set up and we'll go move on to the next step. Okay, so we're going to start by taking some of this rejected wood here. This is stuff that 2x4s split, or they're not even remotely 2x4, or these 1x6s, half by 6s, whatever they are, broke, and I'm trying to get them all uniform width. So this is all stuff that's going to end up getting burned, turned into charcoal. Something's going to happen to it. So we're going to take this, we're going to break it down, and we're going to put it over here inside of our little popcorn tin. So without a fancy tripod for my phone, which I had been using in the past and hadn't shown anybody, it's kind of hard to do this. Anyway, I'll get this broken down, and once I've got it to the level I want it, then take another look. Okay, apparently we can't use the flash on this phone while we're doing this. So, move closer to the light. I've got my tin about, well, torches don't work in real life the way they work in the movie. About 2/3, 3/4 of the way full. The next stage, you take this here, I'll kind of demonstrate this the way you're supposed to do it anyway. You're going to take some of your wood that you're going to put in the fire anyway. Put your metal lid on it. Get your nail. So I got this big spike nail. I found it laying around. You probably make do with an ice pick, or you can just go to the hardware store and pick up a nail. They sell them by the pound. Anything, this one's honestly maybe going to be too big. We'll find out. But I'm going to hit this with a hammer and punch a hole in here. Well, I might not hit it with a hammer, I might just punch a hole in it. Let's see. What do you know? I punched a hole. I'm going to punch a bigger hole. Hang on. Okay, so now we have a hole. Now, put the lid on our tin. Get it nice and snug. Take my hammer here. Put this up, that's what I'm doing. Take my hammer here. And, well, get these little finger catchers out of the way. The other thing you're going to need is a piece of fire brick or a rock or a piece of metal to cover this hole. So, I'm just going to take the whole thing, put it on the fire. Now we're going to start building up the fire. Now I've got mine put up on a couple fire bricks and a piece of metal. it's okay to build up around it. You want the fire to insulate itself as much as possible. So we're going to put wood up here. And like last time, once it's good and burning, I'm going to leave it, pile a bunch of wood on it, leave it, sit till morning. And I'll be back to film some more in the morning. Okay, one thing to reiterate is that you need to make sure the lid is very secure on your tin. I'm only tapping it with the hammer because it's hot because it's in the fire. Anyway, so this happened much more quickly than I anticipated, but what we've got going on here is smoke has already started coming out of that little hole, which is a good thing. When the smoke slows down, we're going to cover the hole and leave it to burn. Okay, here you can really see the smoke coming out of the center hole, the vent hole. It's a good thick stream of smoke. That is your wood gas escaping. That is something that you want. That's why the hole is there. Here you see that wood gas flaring off. This is what the retort is supposed to do, but mine doesn't work the way it's supposed to. There you go, that's wood gas flaring off. So there you have that. That's pretty cool. I've never actually seen that work before, so first for everybody. Well, here's a shocker for you. Less than an hour later, and I had to come out here and stomp out the fire because the wind kicked up. Big old storm coming. There you go. Charcoal in less than an hour.